Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. Boy, Charles, a lot of action right out of the gate. The two teams barely off the buses. We've already had the touchdown and now the interception.
Yeah, whatever happened to the feeling out process? You know, kind of throw a few jabs out there, kind of circle the ring a little bit. Both of them throwing haymakers right out of the gate. And the second one was an interception that may call.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
It's caught by Mike Evans. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. From the 27, Brady. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Brady going to throw. This is caught by Evans. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line. Up the gun, Fournette. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there. So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. Now Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Russell Gage, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Good bounce-back drive right there. Through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. The slot man in motion right. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a 1st down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And some room to roam now. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are able to move back in front. Elliott on for the extra point. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. The 20. You don't see this often, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
19
On 2nd and 12, Hurts escaping the pressure right. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed, but that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a 1st down.
19 Chargers.
They'll run with Sanders. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Sanders. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. A call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts will throw. Steps away to his left. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Working with a 2nd and 3. Now Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Well, Charles, you were so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the
touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good with a PAT, and that will make this a 19-point game. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this 1st half. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Throwing now is Brady. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. On 2nd and very short, Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Russell Gage with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Buccaneers get a bit closer.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 27,
Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Hurts.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
In motion left comes Brown.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Being chased out left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Here's Hurts to throw.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs. 31-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Sanders has it over the middle.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack.
Touchdown!
Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert.
As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady.
Throw left side, hauled in by Otten.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Brady now on first down. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. This offense so far on third down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and forever. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. Now Brady got to have this one. And he will find his man on the outside.
And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they wind up getting 13 there on 4th down.
Here's Brady to throw.
This one taken in by Otten. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Again, it's Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the... Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here on the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Finding room at midfield. Big strides. Look at him go.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Ready.
Check. Smith, the man in motion left.
19 Lions.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he is going to go down here, but we also have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
And that is incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette punching it in from a yard away. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
He's going deep for Brown. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. On the defensive side of the ball, that's the definition of frustrated. You get them to 4th down, and then you allow a chunk play like that in the passing game.
Almost felt as if that play was drawn up in the dirt on the sideline. They pulled that from a game plan that wasn't this game, and they still made it work.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Carlton Davis picks it, and it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it caught.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. And the lead is cut to 2 here in the 4th. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll run with Sanders. Room here to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Buying time to his left. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And look at this. The punt team is out there. Somebody better give them the memo that it's 2nd down. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. Now down it at the 11-yard line. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffer the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making a killing. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause got ultimatums. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem. Lil' tune, flow sinister, I'ma finish him. Many men gon' need ministers, I ain't meaning them. Enemies, I'm the enema, I'ma on them. Just like my keys, drop my on the dinner work. My thoughts I keep confidential, it's consequential. Philosophies unidentical, I'm not in the year. My Siamese brother Benjamin, that's how I stick to him. These diamond bees, all BBs, I call them Vivica. Skating underneath the bridge, stay hustling as it is. Make money, feed the kids, ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake up, repeat the sins, I need a 10, stay muddy to the lid, 800, eat a. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two teams just about a 3.5-hour drive from each other on Florida's I-75. The Jags and Bucs are underway. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. To the air right away is Brady. He completes this to Russell Gage. Finding room at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
And Brady's throw there incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
To throw again on second down, Brady. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. Brady going to go on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Brady to Evans that time. First down, Tampa. Back to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Now a play fake. Brady. And the defense loses him. It's complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Mike 2. No chance. Mike 2. Watch 2.
Free to throw again. Can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Russell Gage, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. They will run it. It's Fournette. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On third down, here's Etienne. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Bucs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Devon Hamilton with the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. To throw, it's Brady. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. The sack backs him up, third and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. They'll look to throw here. Looking downfield for Jones. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on fourth down. Flushed out right. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be brought down at the 27. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack.
Brady, and a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Now Lawrence.
Flush to his right. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
That's taken on the 25. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Brady now on first down.
He's got Otten. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, now Brady. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Now Brady again. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before half for Brady. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And he's into the clear. The 40, the 30, 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3.
Fields it right around the goal line.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They go play action with Lawrence. And it's complete right back to Ridley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Screenplay, here's Etienne.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
2nd and 3 from the 9. Draw play, Etienne.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
Sliding out of the pocket.
And that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence.
Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
Well, we just saw something you don't ordinarily see, and that's him trying to deep ball after throwing a pick 6 on his previous pass. Normally, they give him something safe to get his confidence back. Instead, they let him fire it downfield, albeit unsuccessfully.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Now Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
From the 36, Brady. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. Over the middle, it's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady, and he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. A shotgun give to Fournette. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He's going to have the hook up to Gage.
And he's going to be out of the... A few yards shy of the line to gain, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Another toe for Etienne.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I didn't need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your
concrete.
Toughness. That explains your toughness right there, because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
Etienne up the middle.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
They'll run with Etienne.
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Here's a give to Etienne. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Throwing now, Lawrence.
His throw caught right around the 6. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken from about the 12. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. To throw is Brady. Throwing left side, it's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
A few better down a score in the 4th quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10.
Here's a give to Fournette.
And he's going to have a first down, but he's tackled inbounds up near midfield.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Brady to throw. He's got a man complete. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. The receivers have been running them ragged. Maybe some tired legs in the secondary. Maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him. And look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin.
He's at the 40. 20. 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A handoff for Etienne.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Here's Lawrence.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Lawrence.
And Ingram hauls it in. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.